Okay, I put together a kind of a final presentation sheet. So we have the most important thing on the screen is the electrical layout, really the whole heart of our project here. And I've added in a couple of renderings of views, just so we can see the outlets located and the other feature sets that we've placed in there, and a little bit of discussion now about some of the things that I experienced when going through this. I had with the light asked you to create a model line, and that turned out to not be necessary. So I did want to go back and fix the videos to clean that up. So I hope that didn't cause too much of an aggravation. I found that when I made the ray traced renderings, if we were to go to either of those views, and remember I've labeled these break room, they're labeled over here so that they're automatically pretty indicative of what the view is, so I don't have to change the titles in the title blocks. But when I went to render these in ray tracing, what I want to make sure you do is make sure that you have it set for interior, sun, and artificial, so that you get to include the lights and the other rendering feature. And that's also important when you're doing the rendering for the isometric view, this view here. If I was, let's see where that is. This view here. So if you go to lighting for this, graphic displays, and you go to the lighting section of that, make sure you have the sun and artificial turned on. That gives you these nice light sources showing that are getting projected. And this is kind of nice, so you can see where the vents are coming out for here, so we'd be able to run a vent up close to this if we were to enclose that in the in some kind of a more piece of drywall going up to the actual ceiling plane. So back to the sheet for a final review. So I've got a couple of callouts over here. I would invite you to do the same, like the outlet here, the vent fan, panel box. You can add any kind of technical labeling you think might be helpful to describe your requirements for the electrical, and add some annotation if you want to it. But a sheet like this, I would consider what I would like to see in this project.